So you can hopefully hear in the background the Welcome to the Driving with the Douchebag podcast. It's CM Punk versus Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall comes out to, hey Mickey, you're so fine. That's hilarious. CM Punk, of course, comes out to Cult of Personality. That is fucking awesome.
For the tape for this monumental MMA moment. CM Punk,
37 years old.
Mickey Gall.
I'm older than Mickey Gall. Holy shit.
Everything else is virtually identical. With the official introduction,
All right.
Bruce Buffer.
Bruce Buffer
Ladies and gentlemen,
announcing CM Punk.
the finest 3 rounds in the UFC
Welterweight division.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
All right.
Martial artist holding a professional record, 2 wins, no losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighed in at 170 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of green.
Vegas odds 400. Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall's a favorite. 400 odds.
Now, introducing a mixed martial artist who tonight is making his octagon debut. Standing 6 feet 1 inch tall.
300 underdog. Vegas odds.
Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, presenting CM Punk.
I like it.
And the answer begins, our referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
Okay. Keith Peterson.
Peterson, our referee,
I hope Punk does well.
is over.
I hope Mickey Gall does well. Mickey Gall seems like a cool kid. He's cocky as fuck, but
Twitter continued to do so. All it takes is one click to get enter the fight.
come on.
Here we go.
Mickey Gall takes no time in taking Punk down. Ooh. This is Jesus.
Trying to use his feet. You're really not supposed to be able to use your feet the way he's doing. See how he's digging his feet into the cage? Sometimes Peterson made that adjustment. He made the adjustment, but Mickey Gall's on top of him. This is a legit brown belt. And he's on top of a white belt. Usually when that happens, someone's getting strangled. Look at that pass. Right to mounts. Look at that beautiful transition to the back. Gall looking to choke him out right here. CM Punk is getting mauled. And this is what happens.
Jesus Christ.
With a white belt. And this is just what happens. Especially when you're a kid as good and as focused as Mickey Gall is. Now CM Punk is holding on to the gloves of Mickey Gall, trying to get it, got it free. But now Punk's in a lot of trouble. He's getting bombed up here. Mickey's just looking to open up the possibility for getting that choke in. I'm trying to lock him down, trying to get out of trouble. Mickey's got him flattened out here. Punk's in deep trouble.
He's got to get up.
Man, he took some heavy shots there, heavy shots. And more here. Can he weather the storm tonight? Submitted here. Well, one of the things that his teammates have said about him is this guy does not quit. But he's got that arm under the neck now. That's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, he got out of it. Very impressive.
Wow.
But he's going through it again. CM Punk.
Yep.
Just like that.
Jesus Christ. That was.
Well, I mean, he defended a little bit, but the reality is there's a giant gap between someone who's new to martial arts, new to MMA. He took karate when he was a kid, but let's be honest, he's new to martial arts, especially mixed martial arts.
Fuck.
Competing against a kid like Mickey Gall,
Yeah, it was,
high-level ground game. Fight replay brought
that
to you
was,
by Race One.
Jesus Christ.
Set up by that initial takedown.
Yeah. I mean, I expected nothing less, really. I mean, again, Punk is very new. Very, very, very new to MMA, and Mickey Gall has been training for like 8 years. And Jesus, that was painful to watch, kind of. So there you have it. Punk taps to Mickey Gall, the first round. Oh, well, I'm pushing my penis. I'm pushing my penis. Yes, I'm pushing my penis to the back of your skull. Pushing my penis. I said pushing my penis. I said pushing my penis to the back of your skull. Pushing my penis. I said pushing my penis. Pushing my penis to the back of your skull. I wanna feel what your brain feels like when I put my penis in the back of your skull. I wanna feel your brains on my dick and when I put my dick in the back of your skull. Pushing my penis, I said pushing my penis. I said pushing my penis in the back of your skull. Pushing my penis. Pushing my penis, pushing my penis to the back of your skull. I wanna blow your mind. Don't really have the time to really explain why I wanna do it. But now I have to go, for the cops get here, ho. You fucking whore, you ratted me out. Now I don't wanna push my penis, yes, pushing my penis, but pushing my penis to the back of your skull. Pushing my penis, it's a pushing my penis, it's a pushing my penis to the back of your skull. I'm running from the police, I gotta go before they catch me now. I'm running away. All I wanted to do was put my dick in you. Specifically, that's the power back of your skull. Pushing my penis, pushing my penis, pushing my penis to the back of your skull. I wish that you were dead so that I finally could maybe a little back of your skull. I would fuck it all night. I would give you a mind fuck. I would show you the light back of your skull. I wish that you were alive now that you'd gone and died, because I murdered you in the back of your skull. My penis is quite sharp. Oh wait, that's a knife. Oh wait, never mind. Back of your skull, I'm pushing my penis. It's a pushing my penis. It's a pushing my penis. I'm mind fucking you. Pushing my penis. I said pushing my penis. Pushing my penis to the back of your skull. I'm pushing my penis, yes I'm pushing my penis, yes I'm pushing my penis to the back of your skull. right. Obviously, if you're hearing this, it's been a week. It's been 2 weeks since my last podcast. And the reason why I skipped the podcast last week, I was fucking tired. Dude, I'm fucking tired. And this podcast shit, it's a lot harder than it looks. You have to have your own little fucking schedule and shit. You have to think of content to talk about. You have to think of what's in the news and shit. And then you have to edit it, which that's the main thing. That's the main thing for me is uploading the recordings to my laptop, fucking recording that, fucking getting it onto Audacity, editing that shit down. And it's a pain in the ass, man. And I just couldn't deal with it last week. A lot of shit's been going on. Personal life, financial life. I've been fucking stressed to shit. So, the two of you that are listening. No one's fucking listening. I don't care. But I wanted to talk about this demonetization bullshit. This YouTube demonetization bullshit. Now, obviously, this won't affect me since I'm not really making any money. I do this for fun. And if I get tired, then I won't fucking do it. If I'm tired one week, I won't do it that week. I'll probably do it. You can expect a podcast from me like every other week at the most. Worst case scenario, 3 weeks, but that'll happen on rare occasions. I'll try to do it every week, but every other week seems like the most prominent outcome at this point. But let's talk about this YouTube demonetization bullshit. Again, obviously won't affect me because I don't monetize my videos. But I am going to move to upload this as well to VidMe, to vid.me. I've used the site sometimes, not the site itself, but I've seen like embedded videos from VidMe. And as far as I know, they're good. As far as I know, it's a good site. They don't have demonetization because they don't have monetization yet. They're in beta testing for monetization, which I think is the right move for them because this whole fucking YouTube debacle. And people obviously are going to exaggerate the worst case scenario for YouTube. Worst case scenario, a few YouTubers move to VidMe or wherever. It's not going to be the end of YouTube. It's not going to be the end of making money off YouTube. It's not going to be... I mean, the rules they have are stupid. They're either A, going to change them, or B, things are just going to continue as usual and we're just going to have to fucking get used to it. Remember the new layout? Remember the layout when the layout first came around? Remember when it first came out? Like the new channel layouts from the as opposed to the old channel layouts, and remember the sidebar? Remember when fucking the description used to be on the side of the videos and they changed it to the bottom of the videos? Yeah. There have been a lot of changes to YouTube over the years, obviously, and people have just gotten used to it, you know? And I don't think this is going to be any different. I think this is going to be a change that people are just going to have to get used to, and some people will move on, and that's fine. They will move on to VidMe once they finally get their monetization up. So, and maybe Dailymotion will make a comeback. I don't know. Well, not that it was ever a big thing to begin with, but it was like the alternative to YouTube. But no. Uh, yeah, I'm just moving to vid because I've been looking for like for so many years we've had like Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube. And those have been like the main sites. Now I want to try something different. And I was just waiting for that opportune time. And I think this is it. I think I found the site, and I think it's an opportune time to, expand my horizons, if you will. I'm not taking anything down from YouTube because this doesn't really affect me at all. Again, I just do this for fun. I know I sound like a fucking broken record when I say that, but it's the truth. I do this for fun. And I do this to record my own thoughts, so I don't care. I'm going to post to YouTube. I'm going to post a VidMe now. So when this comes out, this should be the first episode on VidMe. So check that out in the description down below if you're on YouTube. Let's talk about Nuka World. Nuka World came out a few days ago for Fallout 4. And I have the season pass, so I got it pretty much when it came out. And pretty much, quote unquote, for free, even though I paid $60 for all the DLCs. $50, $60, I think it was. It was a season pass, so doesn't matter. Nuka World, fucking amazing. The quick fire review of the other DLCs. The Wasteland Workshop was a piece of shit. No. I didn't like the Wasteland Workshop. I never use the Wasteland Workshop. I don't use any of the fireworks. I don't use any of the cages. Because to me, like, what's the fucking point? You know? And I'm still, as a PS4 player, I'm still fucking waiting for the mods. And that pisses me off. That really fucking pisses me off. That they've taken this fucking long to get the mods out for the PS fucking 4. It's just a fucking pain in the ass, man. Not that I need mods. I think the game on its own is fucking amazing. But when you're promised mods, you expect the fucking mods to come out at least fucking... I don't know, man. And apparently, rumors are that this is gonna be like a test run for the Skyrim Special Edition mods that they may or may not come out with when Skyrim Special Edition comes out. Ugh. I don't know, man. But Nuka World. Okay. The Wasteland Workshop I didn't like it. Fuck it. The, goddamn, what was the other one? It was Wasteland Workshop. It was, Automatron. That was the first one that came out. I thought that was good. But Nuka World is fucking amazing, and it's fun as all shit. Get away, Nat. Did I get it? Yup. There was a gnat, and I got it. The little fucker. Anyway. But Nuka World, fucking amazing. Amazing DLC. Spoilers. So, start off, and I don't know what level you can start the quest on. Probably 15, because that's when... No, I forgot one. Far Harbor. Far Harbor was also fucking amazing. Tomatron was good. Wasteland Workshop, Far Harbor, fucking awesome. I still play that shit. But I'm gonna spend like a lot of time in Nuka World now. I think Nuka World was the best DLC. So you start off, and again, I don't know what level you start off on. Probably 15, since that's when you start Far Harbor. That's why I just reminded myself of Far Harbor just now. But the fucking, what's it called? The radio station. There's a radio station that comes on that you pick up on your Pip-Boy. It's called Nuka World Radio or Nuka Cola Radio or something like that. And so you listen to it, and all it is, it's like just an advertisement for Nuka World. Big tasting man and Nuka Cola. And you don't remember the words to the song they use, but it's fucking catchy as fuck. At least I don't. I don't remember the words. But I'll probably remember it sooner or later, since I'm gonna fucking play the shit out of that with my new character. But the main quest is like 2-3 hours, which is fine. I would recommend going to the power plant first. Which you can fucking Google search that shit. See where the power plant is in Nuka World. It's like way up northwest, I think. Then once you turn that shit on, you can finally get all the fucking power cores, or the star cores. Star cores. And you can get the fucking quantum power armor. Which is fucking amazing. God, I fucking love that power armor. But first you get the Overboss power armor, which the design is kind of cool, but I don't like it personally. I mean, it's power armor, so you take it, and it's powerful as all shit. But the design itself, fucking nuts. The design itself is, it's like fishnetty. It looks like Trapper fucking power armor, which Trappers, aren't they raiders, I guess? Anyway, so you take the Nuka Express. Okay, so you meet this guy Harvey first at the Nuka World station, and he said, fucking, my wife and kids, blah, 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 I need to save them or whatever. He's lying, and you catch him lying, and he's fucking dying and shit. It was, avenge me! But then once you do, like, I got stem packs. I had like 130 stem packs. I was like, no, I have plenty of stem packs. Take it. No, save it for little Ellie in Georgia, or my wife and kid, or some shit like that. And he's like, no, go ahead, take it. Alright, fine. You know what? I'm not really hurt. I'm just here to fucking say, fucking, there are raiders there, and, he gives you part of the plot. So you go there, and then, goddamn, what was his name? Fuckface comes on the radio, and he's the overboss of Nuka World, and you find out what that means later. So you take a ride, and you get to the gauntlet, what they call it, and you run the gauntlet. There are raiders, traps, bombs, rad roaches, all sorts of bullshit. So you run the gauntlet, and everyone who has ever run the gauntlet pretty much has died. So you run the gauntlet, and then the final boss is, of course, the overboss himself. And I'll probably think of his name later, but you're in the locker room. It's like this big fight feel, has this big fight feel to it, which is pretty much what it is. So, and then this guy Gage comes on the radio, and he says, hey, this guy wears electric power armor. That's how he was able to beat everyone. The game's rigged or some shit. And so if you look, like, in one of the lockers, there should be a secret special weapon that I'm gonna give to you because no one fucking likes the guy anymore or some shit. And it's a squirt gun. It's what's it called? The thirst quencher or the thirst gun? Thirst ray? It's a squirt gun. And so you go out, he powers up his armor, and so you have to squirt at him until the fucking thing shorts out. And then you shoot him. Pew, 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 pew. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that at all. That's not how a squirt gun sounds. Like, it doesn't really have it sound. It's just water. I was thinking like anyway. So you short out his thing, and then you shoot him in the face, and then he's dead. So now you're the new overboss. And you put on the power armor, or you have the option to. And the power armor kind of sucks. I mean, it's powerful, it's all fuck. But it gets you through the DLC, let's put it that way. But the quantum armor is so much better. My God. So you're welcome to Duke Nukem World. So you're welcome to Nuka World, where it's run by 3 raider gangs: the Pack, the Operators, and the Disciples. And what you do is you go around Nuka World clearing out any enemies from I don't know. Basically, it's like you clear out any fucking enemies from a certain place. And then you assign one of the gangs to that place. Like you have the bottling factory. You have Kitty Kingdom, which is run by Oscar the Outrageous, I think his name was. Oswald the Outrageous. And I like Oswald. He's scary as all shit. And that fucking Kitty Kingdom. And it was at night that I ran the fucking thing. It was at night that I ran through Kitty Kingdom searching for Oswald the Outrageous, which you should never do. You should never do that at night, because that will scare the ever-loving fuck out of you. And I will give you a tip. Once you realize that the funhouse is not full of mirrors, it's not full of mirrors, it's full of windows. Those aren't mirrors, those are windows you're looking at. And then I realized that, and I was like, holy fuck. And Oswald was like, don't worry, they're not, they're too dirty to reflect anything. I was like, that's because they're not fucking mirrors. Fucking windows. I'm like, holy shit. So I was finally able to find myself out of the funhouse, which is, I believe, where I got first. I was able to do that. And then I went all around the Kitty Kingdom. There's a theater in the Kitty Kingdom. Fucking, there's a bunch of other shit. But anyway. So, you finally meet Oswald in the theater. And most, like, all the announcements and shit are automated. It's like, Oswald the Outrageous. And he has fucking magic powers or some bullshit. So you finally meet him in the theater. and then you shoot him in the face, but he doesn't die. He gets out before you can shoot him in the face, fucking, and kill him dead. And then you have to run. Actually, you meet him in the employee tunnels because he comes on the intercom and talks to you. And I figured, well, he must be backstage somewhere. I'm going to check the employee tunnels. So I check the employee tunnels. He's there. You shoot him in the face, but he escapes. Go to the theater, and let's end this fucking extravaganza, or whatever. And then you shoot him in the face, and he fucking dies. So then you go. I went to. So yeah, I did Kitty Kingdom. I did. See, I think I did the Bottling Factory third, and I did the Safari last. Where the fuck did I go? Other than that. Nuka Galaxy. Or there's some space themed bullshit. And that's when you find the fucking quantum power armor at Starport. And so you run around, and they're all over the park, but mainly in that section of the park. There are like 5 of them outside of Nuka Galaxy or Nuka Space or some shit. I can't remember the fucking name, but it's really awesome. But there are like 5 to 7 star cores in each area of the space park. And then there are like 5 of them outside of the space park. And then you find all of them, and then you plug them in to the fucking Starport control, the mainframe. And then you open that shit up, and you get the quantum fucking power armor. But you can't do that unless you have like a fucking jetpack, I think. I think you can get there via jetpack, but easier way is to go to the fucking power plant and turn the power on. Because you can do a lot of other shit with the power on. And there's like a star core. The final star core I got was up there. So next playthrough, I'm gonna turn the power core on. Or fucking power plant on. Which you have to fight through like a shit ton of ghouls. And to get to the roof to turn on the power. There's like raiders. There's like a rad scorpion or 2 maybe. I can't fucking remember. But inside the actual power plant, there are ghouls. Ghouls are the main enemy there. And it's kind of a maze, too, when you get up to the roof, as you're fighting your way towards the roof. But you finally get up to the roof, you hit the power, and then Nuka World comes alive. There are fireworks, obviously inspired by Disneyland or Disney World, which I thought was awesome. But I'm going to level myself up, turn on the power, and then do all the other fucking quests. So. And you assign, like, the bottling plant, Nuka Space, Kitty World, Safari. You assign all those to each of the gangs, and the more territories you assign to a gang, the more tolerant of you they become, but the more intolerant the other gangs become of you.
But then you go into the market and you meet a doctor who gives you a quest, gives you the option to kill all the raiders. Just kill them all. Well, mainly take out their leaders, but as soon as you take out one of the leaders, all bedlam breaks loose, right? And you should listen to Nuka World Radio before you do that, if you want to do that, because I did it. And it's just this one guy playing different songs that he himself wrote. These are original songs for the DLC, which I thought was awesome. Baby Quit Raiding My Heart was the first one that I heard, and that was funny as shit. And I love the guy. I love his personality for the radio, but then you kill all the raiders and fucking he's not there anymore. Once you kill one of the raider leaders, he said, "Alright, so new overboss is fucking crazy and I'm getting the fuck out of here." And there's no more cool music after that. But as soon as you shoot one of the leaders, everyone starts freaking out and trying to kill you. Even the ones you assign the most territories. And I figured, I'll kill the disciples first because I didn't give the disciples any territory. Kill the disciples first, then I'll kill the fucking operators. Then I'll kill the pack because I sided with the pack more so than any of the others. I'll side with the pack. And but that plan backfired, and I had to fight my way through the fucking Fizz Top Mountain, and I had to fight my way through Nuka World to fucking Operators Headquarters, kill them, which they have like 5 different leaders. So that was kind of hard. Then I had to fight my way through Nuka World again, Nuka Town, rather, get to the pack, kill their leader, then fucking try to kill everyone else that was trying to kill me. Fortunately, I had Nick Valentine's help. And I put him in like a power suit at first. Then I just decided he's invincible anyway, so I'll just put him in like the power suit frame. Which he looks good in a power suit frame. I'm not going to lie. But you do that, you kill Gage. Poor guy. And you get Nuka World back to the trading post it was. Back before the Raiders came and took it. Unless you're role-playing as a raider. In which case, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. And then there are a bunch of like little side quests you can do. Which the side quests are pretty fucking sweet, I'm not gonna lie. But it's fucking awesome. Nuka World is fucking amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie. So you can hopefully hear in the background the credits music for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Fucking amazing game. Deus Ex is one of the best fucking franchises in the world. That being said, I do think this was an awesome game. I think I did like Human Revolution a little better though. But this one, it felt like the stakes, it told a better story, I think. There's not too much emotionally as there was in the last game, but you felt like the stakes were higher. you know, with the first game, with Human Revolution, rather, the third game, rather, with Human Revolution, you felt like, okay, so we're unraveling a conspiracy. There's no real stakes except for the future of the company, which, spoilers, goes bankrupt anyway, apparently. So, yeah. And a lot of people are saying it ends on a cliffhanger. Mankind Divided ends on a cliffhanger. It kind of does, but that's all part of the plan, I think. If they're gonna do like a Mass Effect series, almost like where the saves go over to into the next game, and this is all one big story, then they did a good job with the first episode, or rather the second. The second of the prequels. Hopefully we get 2 more games like this. And the ending won't be as universally panned as Mass Effect. But again, this is a fucking amazing game, and I'm glad they put New Game Plus in there at first. I mean, with Human Revolution, you didn't have the New Game Plus on the initial release. On the Director's Cut, you did. On the Director's Cut, you had New Game Plus, and you had the DLC, like, built into the game, because they had to cut that from the game for God knows what reason. Anyway, this is a good game. I liked it. And I'm glad I saw there was DLC already released. It has to do with Pritchard, which is awesome. But I'm glad DLC was already released. And it's like actually DLC. It doesn't really have anything to do with the main story, but it's more like a side quest. Which I think that's what DLC should be. Okay. Bunch of random numbers popping up.
That's not the point. We should have all been informed. That is why we are here now. Broke up. What's done is done. What terms of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments.
Illuminati's meeting.
You should know that. Adjustments. Those were not mere adjustments. Interpol was more capable than we anticipated.
You're goddamn right.
Adam Jensen, who we believe may have had external help, possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
Janus.
We're looking into it, but all that is speculation at this point.
Is that Manderley?
Let's find out more and reconvene later in the session. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all. Did you have fun?
What?
I'm aware of that. Elizabeth sent her regard.
What?
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted, but not strong physical.
What the fuck?
And his memories are still consistent with his memory. Features were possibly stable.
Excellent. That tells us he's in contact with Janus.
Oh, fuck. So the doctor's in on it. Fuck me. Fucking doctor's in on it. Knew I couldn't trust that bitch. That was the mid-credit scene that I just watched. Fuck me, dude. I knew the doctor was in on it somehow. I didn't know how, but I knew she was in it. Son of a bitch. But this raises a lot more questions. Questions that we will certainly get in the next game. I like how they explain the AUGs, the new AUGs Jensen got. I don't know who put it in it. We don't know who installed the AUGs. Well, we do. But he was, Orlov, I think his name was, the Russian dude. I think he was just a puppet. And he worked for Taeyong Medical, so we know that much. So he might be involved with the Losel. I call him the Losel. I don't know why. The Luminizel, just the Losel. But he might have been involved in something went fucked, and I don't know. I'd like to Machinko though. Let's Dr. Sipra, Ali Hassan, Janus. I always thought it was pronounced Janus or Janus, because that sounds like a better name in my opinion. Janus, Janus. Anyway, but yeah, Megan Reed, Michelle Boback. Who's Seraph? They fucking they replaced David Seraph's voice actor. Apparently, him and the company had a falling out of some sort. But I missed watching the credits right now, and I obviously missed the fucking whatever. Anyway, but it's a good game. I can't wait for more. This honestly has me pumped for the sequel. I mean, Human Revolution was fucking amazing, and it had me wanting more. But this one just gets me pumped for the sequel, pumped to see what's next. I wouldn't say I got the full experience. I wouldn't say it was as enjoyable of a game as Human Revolution. Mainly because I think that magic of the first game is gone. But this is a great game. This is a fantastic game. And the atmosphere, I think it feels more like a classic Deus Ex game than anything else. I mean, you had Human Revolution, which reintroduced us to the series, and it was more cyberpunk, futuristic than the original games. Well, I just played through the first one. I did a few levels of the second one, in Invisible War. I did a few levels of the second one. It was alright. I liked it. Kind of. But it reintroduced us to the series. It had a new vibe about it. And now this game merges the vibe of Human Revolution and the original game. The Conspiracy, I think, is what they call it now. Just when you say Deus Ex, you automatically think of the new games, but I think Deus Ex: The Conspiracy is what the first game was initially titled. Idios. No, not Idios. Eidos. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Eidos. Eidos? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Ugh. But what a game. I'm gonna play the shit out of New Game Plus. I'm gonna play the shit out of New Game Plus. I have a shit ton of OGs still, and it's a challenging game. I always play, like, give me a story mode, because I want the story. I want it to play like a story. I know people are gonna call me a fucking pussy for that, but I play games for the story. I don't play them for the challenge necessarily. Although if I want a good challenge, I could certainly get a good challenge. But I play them for the story. That's just how I play. But I'm going to play the shit out of New Game Plus. With all the augments I have, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck yes. But it's a cliffhanger, but it's satisfying, and you still want more. You want to see what happens next to these characters. I let Miller die. I know I liked him. Maxime Soyser or something. Okay, so this game was dedicated to Maxime Saucier. I probably butchered the shit out of her name. 29 years old, she died. That's sad. It's nice that they gave that little recognition to her. And I still love the soundtrack. I think, in some ways, I think this is up to par with Human Revolution. In other ways, I think it's toned down a bit. I don't know. That's just me. But the climax of the game was fucking awesome. There's so many, thoughts and opinions going around in my head. I'm just trying to spitfire them out all, just like on the spot. Okay, let's start off with the main menu and the atmosphere in general. Atmosphere, it combines Human Revolution and the original game in a great way. I still think they should have leaned more towards Human Revolution, because the atmosphere in that game was fucking amazing. And the atmosphere in the original game was good, but not as good as Human Revolution, in my opinion. Of course, I didn't play Deus Ex when it first came out, when I was growing up, so that I might be biased in that opinion. But I played it a little while later, like 3 years ago maybe, and it was a good game. I liked it. And I certainly saw the similarities between Human Revolution and the original game. And that, I think they went the Star Wars route, or rather Star Wars took the Deus Ex route, and it was a similar movie with like similar things happening, but that's just to reintroduce you to the franchise, which I think is fantastic. People are sick due to something. Other people have the antidote, but corporations also have the antidote. So It's like some sort of fucking sick capitalist game of, drug dealer. I know that's not a game, but that's what they are. People need neuropozyne. People needed the cure to Great Death. I can't remember what it was. Ambrosia? I think it was called ambrosia. People needed ambrosia for the Great Death. People needed neuropozyne for rejection syndrome. Megan found the research to cure fucking rejection syndrome. Certain people didn't want that information out. And they got what they wanted so far. So, but it drew on a lot of similarities to the first game, and just as a way to introduce the franchise to newer players like myself. And I went back and played the first game, and it was fucking amazing again. Human Revolution is fucking amazing. Invisible War is okay. I liked it. It's good. This game is also... It's not fucking amazing. It's just amazing. Nav Power. AI pathfinding provided by Nav Power. Uses Bink Video. Copyright 1997 to 2016 by Rat Game Tools Inc. Facial animations generated with FaceX. 2002 to 2016 OC3 Entertainment and its licensors. FMod Studio. Copyright Firelight Technologies. PTY Ltd. 2012-2015. NVIDIA is a mark of NVIDIA Corporation and is used under license. Powered by Umbra 2006-2016. See Umbra 3D for details. Green Tooth logo is owned by Polycount and is used with its permission. Portal Companion Cube. Yeah, it's owned by Valve Corporation. Alright. I knew I recognized the Portal Companion Cube somewhere. That was funny. I liked it. The Supreme Enlightened. Is it just loading the menu, or is there another? Whoa. Again, I love this soundtrack. Okay, it's the main menu. I love this soundtrack. Whoa. That's how it makes me feel. It's just wow. It's wow. Again, well, not again. I'm mentioning this for the first time. People don't like the fact that you can buy Praxis kits. Well, let me correct myself. You have microtransactions. You can buy Praxis kits. You can buy credits. But all just for like one playthrough. Which is bullshit. So I didn't use any of that. I don't care. I earned all my augmentations the hard way. And even on Tell Me a Story mode, even that's fucking challenging as shit. Which I like. In some ways. It's frustrating at first, but I learned to like it. Anyway. I'll have more to say about Deus Ex Revolution, and hopefully, maybe a future episode. But for now, I need to gather all my thoughts together. And I need to play through it again. So I can actually fully understand what's going on, because there's a lot going on. And Mankind Divided. And it's good. I like it. Anyway, that's been the podcast, you guys. I will see you guys next week or the week after that. I don't know. At the most, the week after. So, I will see you guys next time.